master at work.
Welcome back, man. It's the E-Lab Podcast, episode 90. I'm your host, Mitch. I'm here with Scrap. I'm here with Tevin. We're here to talk some football, man. You know, we're one of the people that are like most individuals in the, U.S. that loves football. Unlike, EJ, he loves every sport but football. He'll talk track,
Crazy, man.
talk gymnastics, golf, but not football. It's the crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it before. Have y'all ever seen something like this before?
Nah.
No, I know some. I'm well diverse in sports. There's definitely some non-footballers out there, but I mean,
this is a
they
different level.
lost.
He's like, oh man, I can't wait to basketball season. So it's football. He acts like it's. I get if it's baseball. I used to play baseball, but baseball's boring.
Yeah.
Football, a football Saturday for college or a football Sunday. Like you don't get that in basketball. I feel like you don't get that in hoops personally. It ain't the same feeling to watch the game as basketball. But I could just be old school. Just a football head, I guess. But anyways, man, let's get to it. I was gonna start the icebreaker, but since Scrap's here, a Cowboys fan and then a former fan in Tevin, let's get right to it,
man. Yeah, let's start off with NFL today. Come on,
let's get to it, man. So Micah Parsons, the Green Bay Packers, is playing, the Dallas Cowboys this weekend, and it's a revenge game. A lot of animosity between the two. They try to say it's not, but they're saying that Micah's not going to get a tribute video. What's y'all's thoughts first on the tribute video? Does he deserve one? Yes or no? Scrap, what you think?
I mean, he doesn't. Does he deserve one? Probably not. I mean, he was really good. He was a very good player. He was all pro, three times, I believe. 2 times first team, 1 time he was on the second team. He got defensive rookie of the year. He had some good accolades. He was a great player, game breaker, stuff like that, regular. But does he deserve a farewell tribute video? Probably not. We he ain't did nothing for us in the playoffs, really. I will say that. Come playoff time, he does kind of they pretty much neutralize this dude. So, I mean, I don't think he deserves one, but he's gonna get a lot of love in Dallas anyway from his teammates.
You think he's gonna get booed? You think he's gonna get booed because he's saying he's not good? Okay, Tevin, what you think?
Oh, definitely not.
Man, shout out Micah Parsons. Y'all can hear me good, right?
Yeah.
Shout out Micah Parsons, man. Nothing but love for Micah Parsons. That was actually my first jersey I ever bought. Was a Micah Parsons. But hell no, I ain't getting no damn tribute video, man. What are we talking about? I don't care where my fandom is. The man played 4 seasons. He played 4 seasons for the Cowboys. I don't care if he was all pro every damn year. They ain't win shit. They ain't win shit.
That's it.
So, you feel me? Like, shout out Micah, man. I think he's going to still get some love. He might get some boost, too. I mean, again, sometimes I have PTSD when I talk about the Cowboys because I just think about the shit that Jerry Jones does, and in my head, I'm like, wow, it's just not my problem anymore. But you traded Micah to the team that Cowboy fans will tell you in consistency hate. They hate Green Bay. Green Bay has brought nothing but bad everything for the Cowboys for over a decade. It was the catch, the rookie year. They laid it on. They laid it on the Cowboys' falls, but they did. I mean, and even though they came back, the rookie. And when I say rookie year, y'all, I'm talking about rookie year of Dak and
Zeke. I remember.
Yeah, and even though they came back, that catch by I think it was Jermichael Finley. Was it Jermichael Finley?
Yeah.
When he hit the smooth criminal.
The two-toe on the sideline.
Yeah, bro. So that, and then obviously the latest one was 2023 when they BTA'd them. That was
That was
ugly.
embarrassing. That was straight
40, they
embarrassing.
had 40 up on them before the end of the third when Dallas had not lost at home that whole season. So, yeah, like those are the highlights when you think of Green Bay. So obviously they hate them. And as far as Micah, although he was a great pass rusher, a lot of the reasons they let him go and people complain about like y'all should or complained about him as far as on the field was his rush stopper. Wasn't the greatest rush stopper, great pass stopper, but I mean it's like he got a lot of promise and maybe he'll do it at Green Bay, but they acting like this was Lawrence Lawrence Taylor
Okay.
leaving.
So
Like,
so so,
no.
so what Scrap, what's the production going to be for Micah? Is it just going to cause havoc? A sack or two, or just he's just going to have just a dominant performance? What you think?
I don't think he's gonna have a dominant performance. I think he'll have a good game though. He should get a sack. He'll get hella pressures. Um,
They say I think the Cowboys are down like two linemen or something like that. So
yeah.
Inter
Tyler
Dallas,
Booker and I forgot the other guy's name, but yeah. That O line is banged up. Micah should have field day, getting pressure. He'll probably get a sack, maybe two sacks. But he said he doesn't want to hit Dak. He said it's gonna hurt his feelings or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
yeah,
I was gonna say that's about the only blessing Cowboys gonna get that he fuck with Dak. So he ain't gonna try to hurt Dak, but he's definitely gonna fuck shit up. He's gonna definitely
Yeah.
disrupt
Hmm.
um with the I know they got the Tylers. There's three Tylers on the line. I don't know. I think he said Booker. I don't know which
Yeah,
other ones
Booker's
are
out.
hurt or gonna play.
Mhm.
But on top of that, and then dumbasses running a halfback stretch with CD Lamb on Sunday. Now that
Oh
man's
my
out for at least a
gosh.
month. So they're
Oof.
going to be
Let's
down a
not.
receiver. There's a lot of rumors that Xavier Leggett could possibly get traded to the Cowboys.
that'd be
That's
terrible.
rumors right now. I don't know if that will get done before Sunday. Even if it did get done before Sunday, I don't know if that would help much. But yeah, they're going to be down a receiver. They got the crash out, G Pickens, but
Okay,
you don't
okay.
know what you're gonna get from him. He's gonna crash out no matter what, but he might give you
Yeah.
a big game or he's gonna give
He
you a midi.
So
you
so,
see
With a
him
crash
crash.
out.
He crashed.
Yeah,
He
same.
crashed out on the sideline against Chicago, bro. That was
is
With a
is
crash
it
fun.
out,
safe
bro.
to say that to take the over?
Oh, definitely take the over. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all live. I'm gonna give y'all a free play. Just one. Do it as you want. Matthew Golden, 100 plus receiving yards on Sunday.
Damn.
Yes,
Okay,
I
that takes.
agree.
I rock with it.
He's
Okay.
finally gonna have his breakout game. And
Hmm.
that's gonna hit. That's gonna probably be right now. It's probably plus 200, if not more.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Free gem right there. Free gem.
So I'm trying to figure out how to say this next question because, so me and my homeboy had a talk about how the offenses ain't looking like they used to in the NFL. Like the quarterbacks throwing for 250, 300, 350, multiple quarterbacks. It ain't the same. He's broke it down to a different level, but I'm gonna stay Dr. Umar and not say what he thought the reason was. But what do y'all think the reason is?
Let me start off, Scrap.
Was the NFL better like 10 years ago, or is it better now? Like, because you know how they say evolution, everything gets better, but it seems like the offense really not like it used to be, like the Peytons, the Drew Brees. Like it's like tons of quarterbacks that was throwing for like 300, and now it's early in the season, but quarterbacks throwing for like 200, maybe 215 or something like that. What's y'all thoughts? Go ahead, Tevin.
So glad you asked me this, Mitch. This was one of my favorite topics to talk about today. Y'all know I'm a stats guy, like analytics, to
Yeah.
extent. So one thing about the evolution of the NFL, outside of the NFL, you got the evolution of technology, which is AI. So you can honestly look up any of these things just by Googling phrases and going off of what you think they said in your eye test. For me, I honestly liked the analytic results that I got back because I agree. No, offenses are better now. They're more efficient. That's the thing. A lot of things that are the fans we're pretty simple, y'all. Like just keeping it a bean. We like the big plays, things that make noise and action. But as far as offenses flowing, they're the best they've ever been. Like I want to say there was a drop off as far as total yards per game on average because 10 years ago they definitely were throwing more deep balls, but they weren't accurate with them. Like they just
Mhm.
went for them more. They tested the defense in the zone a lot better back. Well, not even a lot better. They ain't tested better, but they tried it more frequently. Nowadays, people are smart. They're going off the analytics. They're taking what they can get. And if you actually look it up, there's more 20-yard big plays now than there were 10 years ago. So based off of last year, for real, because we can't really base it off this season yet, because obviously, y'all, we've only been 3 games in, so that's not enough. But honestly, man, yeah, the running game is a lot better too. You got more yards per game in the run. People are just more efficient. Athletes are better conditioned. They've evolved. Like technology is just different. You can do a lot more with technology nowadays than you could before. Now, do you have like the
Yeah.
the flashiness and all that? Probably not. Yeah, the flashiness that has taken I would say that's taken a drop off. But I mean, we play to win the game. Efficiency is key, so that's what matters to me. So if you base it off of facts, no, offenses are
What you
way
think?
better now than they used to be.
What you think, Scrap? Because the reason I
I
say this is
mean,
because hold on. The reason I say this because you think now. Let's think about back then. Let's say Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, uh, Drew Brees. I don't even like Eli. I guess you could throw Eli in there. He wasn't really efficient,
No,
but
you
yeah,
can't throw
he,
he was
Eli.
he
all right.
he'll throw some yards.
You
It's
don't have
just
to throw Eli in there. You don't.
it's Cam Newton. He'll run and pass it. It's just not it's different, but I feel like, and a lot of this is coming because people look at fantasy football and they're like, "Oh man, my quarterback ain't giving me these points." So that's the main reason. But I just feel like it is. I just feel like it's different. You were right about efficient,
It is
but
different.
Matthew Stafford, like, there's people throwing the offense is just different. It's not the same. And
But
they
you
say
name nothing but big names. Like,
was better. They said defense was better back then too. So you think that they relaxed the defense, that it'd be like more passing or more yards, and this season at least
but
it's
you
not. I know it's
you you
early.
name you name bigger names, obviously, that are more flashy. You also, of those bigger names, they had the flashier receivers. When we talk about a Matt Ryan statistically, he's in the top 10 in a lot of categories. But he had Julio Jones, bro. The major that ain't carry him. Do a lot of anything.
Hey, Tevin, you might have to get off your Wi-Fi. You lagging, boy. Can you hear me? Yeah, you lagging. But Scrap, what you think? Go ahead, Scrap.
Man,
There we go.
Tevin really hit a lot of points, really, on everything.
Go
Like,
ahead.
I really can't. The only thing I can really follow up, like, more aggressive play calling. Quarterbacks are totally different now today. Like, totally different. Like, quarterbacks in the NFL are used more, like, with their legs and stuff. You got more athletic quarterbacks now. Now teams want them athletic quarterbacks that can use their legs, make a play with their feet if they can. Uh, I don't know. Tevin really hit a lot of good points, man. He hit everything, technology, everything. Everything is totally different. I
Yeah, it's
mean,
better now, man.
defense, the NFL leans towards the offense more nowadays as far as like rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Defense got to be careful, especially them big defensive linemen. They got to be careful landing on them quarterbacks, hitting them quarterbacks a certain way up high. You know,
So,
so
is it better
And
to
that's
say
let
that? Is it better to say that the passing of the guard is happening right now? That's why you don't have like a solid 7, 8 of those legit quarterbacks. But they're trying to mold them quarterbacks into those the top 7.
They got more. They got more consistent. Like that's the thing. You can name about 15, 16 quarterbacks, even if they're not as elite as maybe those 8 you're gonna name. It's good or better. And that's what we want to see. We don't want to just see, come on, y'all, we gotta be real. We don't want to see just the 4, 5 teams, same teams go all the time. Now, granted, especially in the NFC, that's kind of how it's been. But that's because those teams are just different. Like the Rams, Bucks, Eagles, those teams are just different. That's why they've been consistently like going to the NFC championships and making it to the Super Bowl. And a lot of that too is how they play the game as well. But you're seeing the Jared Goffs, you're seeing the Jaden Daniels come in first year at a Washington, change the game. It's because the analytics are telling these people, hey guys, why are we always trying to shoot for a 40-yard bomber? Like, we can get these 20-25s real easy, consistent, back to back. Let's do that. And that's actually been making the efficiency of the offense go up. So I get it. Sometimes stuff can get boring, but it's kind of like boxing. You know, you get mad because they ain't knocking out people all the time, but analytics show they're doing what they're supposed to do as a boxer by making their opponents miss. So if you actually know the dirty details of the sport, you're not as upset as your traditional fan, in my opinion. That's
No,
how
I
I feel.
respect that. I guess I'm just an old head, man. Like, my team is trash, but you go back 10 years ago,
Yeah.
we couldn't throw it, but we was running that thing for 300 or whatever.
And that's the thing. Yeah,
like it's just, I don't know. It's just, I feel like I guess I'm just an old head, man.
I gotta get them analytic guys in y'all front office, man, and y'all be back to it. Y'all, and listen, you know, we don't vibe all the time when it comes to the sports sake, but right now, y'all looking good, man. Honestly, if we lose y'all this weekend, it's tank. I'm done. I'm done for the season. Like, I'm still a fan, but we need to tank the
I
rest
wasn't
of the
gonna
season.
talk about it, but since we here, man, the Titans over, the Texans over. You know, I think y'all are still heavily favored though. Like, I think it was like 6.5 or some shit.
We shouldn't be heavily
It's
favored,
crazy
though.
about the Texans though.
Yeah,
No,
That
y'all should
drop
be.
off, that drop off is a little weird. I don't
but
like it.
see,
I don't like how CJ Stroud been looking neither, because he was looking crazy at one point. Now it's like,
you know what it is, Scrap? The guy we got at OC, and I can't think of his name off the top of my head right now, came from the Rams. He's never been an OC before. He was the tight end coach and passing
didn't know
coordinator.
that.
Come
Didn't know
on,
that.
bro. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
why did y'all
that
hire
does.
him, bro? Like,
Ugh,
it's
nah,
showing. So, and what sucks is
nah.
that I love Miko Ryans, bro. Like, he's that guy, but he's a defensive guy. So he can't just fire that guy without a replacement. And I don't know what's next if they fire him. So right now, man, it's just all I can recommend is CJ, bro. You got one Mississippi every snap. You got one Mississippi. If you don't see nothing, get rid of the ball. Throw it at a lineman's foot. Do something. I'll even take a fucking loss of down because like it's that bad, bro. It's that bad.
Yeah, but y'all still
Yeah.
have more pieces than we got. It's we traded our number 2 cornerback to the Jets. Like it's not looking.
But y'all doing that because Cam looks great, bro. To be a rookie quarterback on the weakest team coming into the league, and you beat that team that they said y'all was gonna get dog walk. That's all they said the whole first week. Oh yeah, Denver's so great. The analytics show X, Y, and Z.
That's a fact.
No, y'all kept it close. Y'all could have won the game, honestly, or took it to overtime. To be for real, they did not show up like y'all did. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to come into this game. It's do or die. Because honestly, we're only going to make the playoffs if we win our division. We've already lost one game. I'll take a loss to Jacksonville. We lose to y'all. Chalk it.
Y'all
Yeah,
say
chalk it. Chalk it, man. So
we ain't got it, man. I'm telling you, I've been watching the games. I love Cam, but he's still trying to
y'all
do
not
something
supposed to have it
different.
though. Y'all, this
It's
y'all
bad.
first year off of first overall pick. Anything y'all do to me more than the over under they recommend for y'all. Honestly, if y'all win 4 or 5 plus games, y'all had a great year.
Oh yeah, that's what I said in the beginning.
Yeah,
I said
so
4. So
yeah,
that's a hell of a year.
anything above 4 is great, bro. So I just
Okay,
gotta
man.
keep
Yeah, for the
improving.
Titans.
Let's moving along, man. The next big topic, I guess, after Russ had a bad showing last game, especially them two drives in the red zone, he didn't even throw it to a receiver. First, threw it out of bounds. Second, they did a QB draw, threw it out of bounds like two more times, and then they came out. Jaxson Dart, he's gonna be the starter this weekend. He said it was a coach's decision. He said it was my decision. What do y'all think? Is it the right decision, against the Seahawks, who have a good defense, to be his first start? What's y'all's thoughts, man?
Not Seahawks. Seahawks is
They
playing
playing the Chargers, I thought.
Oh, Chargers.
Playing the
Same
Chargers.
difference.
Yeah. Chargers got
He
a
said
nice
same
defense.
That defense
Hey,
is straight too.
Chargers got a nasty defense this year for some reason, boy. They pressured that quarterback. They're gonna make it hard for little Jaxson Dart. But I think they should have been started Jaxson Dart week 1. We might as well go on, and New York need to look at their future, the Giants. I don't know why y'all trying to mess with Russell Sierra Wilson, bro. Like what?
Russell Sierra Wilson is crazy.
Go and put him on the bench. Go and put your rookie in that you drafted in the first round, dog. They need to start looking at that future of their trio of Jaxson Dart, Scatibo, and Neighbors.
Tebow.
Scatibo.
Scatterbo.
Scatabo, Scatibo, Scatabo. The boy's gonna have CTE real early because he's already.
He said that
he's
boy.
crazy.
He said that boy
he loves
Cam Scat.
contact.
That boy Scat.
Tevin Teddy in the chat saying we broke the Giants. Boy, you should have. You got Patrick Mahomes. The game was closer than it should be.
Well, look. We're not going to give Teddy the floor yet. We'll get to him when we get to his team.
Ted, what you
He
think?
got
What you
it.
think, man?
But as far as man, it's just unfortunate for Russell, bro. These last 2 years, he gets to the Steelers. They already got Justin Fields. Becomes a battle, and that wasn't initially planned. Then he gets to the Giants. They'll go get Jaxson Dart and realize that's their future quarterback. So that wasn't planned when he first signed. So now, I mean, honestly, he's going to get traded if Jaxson Dart looks great or good. He's going to get traded, but they're not going to trade him until they see what Jackson does first, because obviously you can't trade off your former starting quarterback for the rookie without seeing what he does.
My brother's in the chat. Hey, you like this, Tevin? He said that dude lost to UK last year. He ain't ready. No disrespect to UK.
Anyways, shout out UK, by the way. But yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, like if you're Dayball at this point, you've had multiple failed situations with your QB. You're supposed to be a QB guru because of what happened with Josh Allen, and we're just not seeing that. Meanwhile, Danny Dimes then became Indiana Jones. It is crazy that the person they hated keeps getting all these fire-ass nicknames, by the way. But Indiana Jones is over there looking to go 4-0 this week, and it looks really good. So you're starting to look like the problem, Dayball. And I honestly think, this is time. Go ahead, see what Jackson does.
Do you think the decision was basically to possibly save his job? Like, this is the last resort.
Anytime you make a decision like that as a head coach, it's to save your job. Your job is on the line. They probably told him, like, hey, do what you think is best, which means, motherfucker, you better figure this shit out or pack up. The dude from New York, I can't think of his name, but the social media, pack him up. They packing up Russ, and now they finna pack you up. So, yeah man. I mean, it's too much talent, bro. And your brother brought up UK. My guy from UK, Wandale, he's a great number 2 with Malik Neighbors. And they can't flourish because they don't have any consistency at the quarterback position as far as mentally, right? Because you don't know what's going to go on. Not to mention, I mean, the Giants' issue goes on for days. But if Jackson can make them look good this week, man, especially against a great defense in the NFL, hey, he's on his way. It's going to be one game, but this can make or break Dayball's career with the Giants. I think the young core, they're going to be pretty much good. So if they had a good coach.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool with the change. I just feel like I understand that you probably want to start your rookie quarterback at home, but I'd rather start him on the road in New Orleans because I think they have New Orleans next week. I get it. You want to be at home and all that stuff,
You have a
but
point.
Georgia
You have a
Chargers
point.
or the Saints? I'd
It's
rather them
easier.
go
I would
to
have
It's
definitely
easier
went
to
with the
make the playoffs
Saints.
though as the 0-3 one going 1-3 team than a 0-4 trying to get to 1-5. So the time is now to figure it out if that's the route you're gonna go. And I think the press, Brett, he's a New York guy. We're not from New York. Shout out to the Yankees too. That's the only thing I really like about New York. But New York's that's a tough place, man.
no,
They
that's a fact.
don't they angry all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got big ass rats, and all the street corners smell like shit and piss. So I'd probably be angry all the time too. So yeah, they're not feeling where Dayball's going, especially when they see Indiana Jones over there balling out. So yeah,
Oh man.
it's time. It's time now. They got to figure it out. If they don't win and he looks terrible this week, it's bad. And listen, let Shador get some PT and he's killing. Woo!
Mm.
Fired. Fire
Mm.
the whole front office
So
and the coach.
with that being said about Daniel Jones, I know y'all saw the post game with Malik Neighbors saying we didn't have a QB problem. DG wasn't the issue last year.
I was gonna bring that up. I
So
remember that.
I feel like even if the quarterback situation gets better, slightly better, because they're still not going to make the playoffs. I think that right there, that's your franchise receiver. I think they ball's gone regardless. What y'all thought? I feel like your
Okay.
star
Of
player comes out
course.
and says that
Of
like it's a wrap.
course. And he
Because he
was a
could have
rookie
worded it
talking like
differently,
that.
but it was
Yeah.
basically a shot at his head coach.
Yeah, he was a rookie talking like that, saying it's not the quarterback. He was literally saying it is not Daniel Jones. And the reporters was asking him, well, then what do you think it is? He was like, I don't know. It's something else.
He
He
said,
said, I
just
don't
give.
know. It's something else.
He said, what they
He
said. He
said it
said,
ain't the quarterback though.
just give one the ball. Just give one the ball. Which by the way, I don't know if it's like a thing for people, is famous people or athletes. Talking in third person to me is so crazy. But as another story, when they refer to
Yeah.
themselves in third person, it's crazy. But I guess if you out in that status, I guess you can do it. But anyways, man, we
I
go ahead
think
and move.
neighbors on this team is definitely certified to speak this way. And I've been peeping you, Mitch, when I ain't around. You be talking crazy too. You
Nah, it
already
ain't crazy.
crowning. Listen, you can't crown what's this, the second year? Yeah, you can't crown no second year receiver, man. But he's definitely looking like the future for sure. And he is the future for the Giants, but he's looking like the future for the NFL. But yeah, when he's saying something like that, and at this point, at least on the offensive side, this is your franchise player on the offensive side. That's a hell of an indictment. So yeah, man, they better hope this shit work this weekend.
So
That's
I'm
all I'm
I'm,
gonna
Yeah.
say.
I'm glad you said that, Tevin, because one is context. I said through this season, Malik Neighbors has potential. Like he's already doing good, and his potential is astronomical. And then
Yes.
I
That's
said he's
fine to say
a
that.
top 5 receiver right now. I think he is. Now on Facebook, there's people always be in the comments. So right now we can do this. Would you rather for this season, not career? Would you rather Mike Evans and Dishon? So I'm gonna name somebody. Who would you rather want, Mike Evans or
Y'all,
him?
we gonna do this, but y'all loved it. Like it's
I'm
three
just.
games, bro. Like
It's
God
cool.
bless.
It's cool. It's
God
cool. So
bless.
hey,
We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Mike Evans or Jamar Chase? Whoa, this is crazy.
You said not careers, right?
Yeah, yes, this season or up to
This
this
season?
season.
What
Like,
are
Up
we
to the season.
basing it on, though? What is the basis?
who would you
Because
rather
they
have?
not, neither one of them done nothing this
Who would you
season.
rather have on your team? This is simple. Who would you rather on your team? Is it
Like I
that
can't use
close?
his career. No, because like, bro, this is what I'm
Oh
saying.
shit.
You're
Mike
asking me to
Evans.
pick two players that haven't done shit for real this season, and you're saying don't base it off their careers. And I have nothing but career in the back of my head. And Scrap's probably the same because like
Me too.
it's
That's
not
what I'm
like they
thinking.
shining. Like you
Okay,
ain't naming a
okay.
receiver is
So
going
let's so,
crazy.
so let's say off of last year's production.
What's the top 5 statistically right now? You my
Off,
computer guy. Give me the top 5.
Off of last year's. Let's go off of
No.
last year's.
No. You want to do this year? Give me the top 5 statistically. Top 5 wide receivers today. If we doing today.
Well, Malik Neighbors until last week was number 1, so he's probably like number 2.
Oh, I want the number. Yeah, look at you trying to get your little.
I'm not looking nothing up.
No, I'm saying you trying to get your
Right
little
now,
comment in because you said neighbors. So go ahead.
right now, I just looked up. Right now, the top 5 wide receivers, numbers wise, I guess like just overall, they're going Puka Nacua, JSN, Ricky Purcell, Malik Neighbors, Jamar Chase.
Okay, let's go off that. Yeah.
Okay,
right there. That's what's
y'all
off right there right now.
Y'all making it way more difficult than it is. Who would you rather on your team today? I don't care, career or not. Mike Evans is 35. He's probably like 32, but we're today. We're not saying the history, his whole career. Because the comment on Facebook is top 5 receivers today, and the dude said Mike Evans was top 5. So that's why I'm doing this. Is Mike Evans top 5? So who would you rather have? Mike Evans, Jahmyr Chase.
I'm gonna go Jamar Chase.
Tevin, you are crazy, bro. This is unreal. We can't get the one. Bro. So you got Mike Evans?
I'm gonna just go Jamar
Everybody's
Chase.
Everybody's crazy when they don't agree with you.
No, that's so.
It's Jamar Chase. It's Jamar Chase, but it's close.
It's close. Jamar Chase's run after catch is freaking immaculate. So it's like,
bro, you saying it's not close? Like this ain't a Super Bowl champion wide receiver who's had 1,000 yards every season he's played, and he don't even play every game every season.
That's fine.
But just go to the next one. Go to the next one.
What's the next? Yeah, what's the next one?
You prolonging it because you mad because our reaction.
Justin Jefferson.
Give me Jettas, but it's close.
Yeah, give me Jettas.
No.
Give me Jettas.
No.
Give me Jettas too.
I'm taking. No, I'm gonna take Jettas. I'm gonna take Jettas. Barely.
I'm gonna take Jettas.
You're shaking your head. Jettas has been hurt the last 3 years,
and he's still putting up better numbers.
Is he?
Yes, he's just better. Who's a better receiver?
Okay, Mitch. Okay,
this is how I'm gonna tell.
Mitch, are you the host or is this your points? You asking us?
Okay. Devontae Adams. There's no way.
I'm taking Mike Evans.
Devontae Adams for me. I'm gonna take Devontae Adams. Me.
All right, man. We're done. Hey, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Mitch is silly.
We'll go to something else, dog. This is crazy.
Mitch is silly, dog. You keep doing these would you rathers, and you're not going to get what you want from me. So you might as well focus on the stuff that we really should talk about.
My God,
it's just crazy.
You're not going to disrespect. Hey, Mike Evans, shout out to you, man. I ain't gonna let this man disrespect you like that on this podcast. You earned your earned your shit. Go ahead.
He's going to the hall for sure.
Puka Nacua or Mike Evans?
Mike Evans.
All right, man. So next topic. Let's go to the panic meter of this is crazy.
I mean,
this is crazy. And I like Mike Evans.
How many Super Bowls of those receivers can you name?
What does that matter?
All right, it matters. It matters. All right,
I'm glad you said this. So, who would you rather take, Brad Johnson or Dan Marino?
Dan Marino.
He don't have a Super
Bowl. Different, though. That's different. That's different, though.
What the fuck are we talking about?
That's different.
All right, we're getting off track. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But what are the effects of these? You're naming people who've been in the league for 3 years. That's all I'm saying. You be jumping your gun a lot. I get it. Well, hold on. I'm gonna say this, and then we can move on. Mitch likes to predict. He likes to predict what people are gonna do in advance, so he can be like, "Hey, I'm Mitch. I said he was gonna do that on this day," and I feel that because that's nice when you can do that. But bro, Puka's played what 2-3 years?
In those 2 or 3 years, has he been better than Mike Evans?
No, hell no. That's what I'm telling you.
Yes.
That's your opinion, but hell no. The stats. Look at the first 2-3 years of Mike Evans' career, and come holler at me. And that was with a bum quarterback.
You're not listening. now. Mike Evans now. That's like saying Kobe Bryant at the age of 36 is
But
better
you're
than
making me
LeBron
take
at
him
20.
now when he
What are you
hold on.
doing?
This is where you be sneaking shit though. And
I
I gotta
said
call you out.
now, right
I
now.
know, and I'm gonna call you out. You're saying right now
You
he's
said
hurt,
that.
Mitch.
You
Mitch,
said that.
Mitch. You want answers to your questions that you're upset about. I'm answering it for you. You want us to tell you what a hurt receiver.
Bro, come
If
on,
if
dog.
we come on,
In the
bro, like
2025 season, bro,
he's hurt.
he literally just got hurt.
So he's been, bro. You don't think he had an injury?
Mike
Like,
Evans is
have y'all
hurt
all played football?
he's hurt every year.
Have y'all all played football? I'm pretty sure Scrap, you play football. Most of the
He,
time when you get injured, hold on. Let me ask Scrap. Let's give Scrap the platform. When you get injured, you usually probably hurt before you got injured, right? And you was playing through it.
Mm-hmm.
he
Would that
plays through it
affect?
every
Hold on. Would
year.
that affect your play? Would that affect your
Yeah,
play too? Okay. All
always
right.
affects your play.
We can move on, Mitch. Don't you got it?
I'm a diehard Bucks fan. I'm taking Chase and Jettas without blinking. I know. It's fucking not even close. Like, what are we doing?
Man, die hard Buck fans wear orange sickle jerseys. I ain't worried about what he's talking about.
Like that's
Die
fine.
red
Anyway,
jerseys. Go ahead.
that's crazy. But you leave off the fact that Mike Evans drops hella touchdowns. But
Bro,
anyways,
we're not gonna agree.
panic
You try to
meter,
get the last word. Go ahead.
panic meter, man. The Ravens, Super Bowl, at least AFC championship worthy teams are kind of struggling. What's y'all's panic meter first? The Ravens, do they need a trade? Do they need to stay packed or they'll be all right? Scrap, what's your thoughts?
They'll be all right. They make a lot of mental mistakes on defense. I think it's really their defense and Derrick Henry just not fumbling the ball in the fourth quarter. I feel like if Dog just fumbles in the first quarter, they'd be all right. Fumble in the second quarter, fumble for halftime. Why you got to fumble in your own territory in the fourth quarter of a crunch time game? So like they just got a lot of mental issues. But as far as the panic button, I mean, I think the Ravens they probably panicking more. The Chiefs they
One to
got the
10, 1
golden.
to 10. 10 being
I would
extreme.
say, ooh, if they lose or just if they lose,
No, I'm saying just right now as it is, they're like, what are they, 1 and 2?
yeah, 1 and 2. I would say their panic buttons are like a 7. I
Okay.
say it's about at a
Okay.
7 because if they lose, they looking ugly in their division. And once again, Lamar he needs to beat Mahomes. He's 1-5 against this thing. Can't beat Mahomes, including the playoffs. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. So
Tell me what you think. Panic meter Ravens 1 to
So
10.
I got Ravens and Kansas City right now, both at a 5 on the panic meter.
Okay.
I think this game is very important for both teams. I think whoever loses this game will be at a 7. And how they lose or what happens post can determine if that increases, and that will also determine where the winner goes. Obviously, right now, Kansas City, they're 1-2, but they're missing two of their star offensive players. And I feel like we all can agree Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy makes a big difference on this offense if they're playing right now. With the Ravens, they have everybody. I think the problem is the head coach, John Harbaugh. I think John Harbaugh has not empowered Lamar to be him. And I think that's why we're seeing a lot of frustration and body language from Lamar. Lamar is being a team guy. He's being the face of the NFL because he's one of the faces. He might not be the faces, but he's definitely one of the faces of the NFL, and he's doing it the right way. But you're seeing the frustration. You've seen it when they played Buffalo and he pushed the guy because this shit is getting old, and all the blame goes to Lamar. No matter what he does, he can have a perfect quarterback game. He could have a I don't even know if you can get 100 quarterback or QBR. But if he did get 100 QBR, which you probably wouldn't get without winning, but if he did, it would still be his fault.
yep.
And right now, I mean, I'm not going to put all the blame on Derrick Henry. This is kind of crazy he's
Nah.
having these fumbles because it's rare for
Yeah.
him. But when Derrick Henry fumbles, it might be Derrick Henry's fault, but he's getting blamed. When the defense gives up like 21 points,
That's
in
my
less than
thing.
4 minutes, it's his
Mhm.
fault.
Yeesh.
So,
So,
These
so
guys terrible on
Leezy
defense.
G says, as a Chief fan, we losing for sure unless Lamar chokes outside the playoffs again. Okay.
he tried to get a little
I
shot off. I
disagree.
mean, yeah, that
I
I think he
disagree.
just that's a fan trying to play both sides of the fence. He wants to go ahead and say, "Hey, we're gonna lose now," because when they lose, he can be like, "I told y'all." But if they win, he gonna be talking this shit. They're playing at Arrowhead. That's a
Yeah,
hard place to play. So,
very.
and neither one of these teams are looking fine tuned. So it can go either way. Obviously, the Ravens are definitely the favorite, and I think they should win. But I don't know who's going to win for sure. I can't tell you
They
for
should
surely
win.
one or the other right now,
Yeah,
honestly.
the one thing I would say about the Chiefs that I do like, even though I think their defense don't have all those like big time names, Spagnola, dog, he finds a way. Some most of the time he finds a way because like the whole
Yeah,
Giants thing, like they was like, you know what, we're gonna play too deep. Y'all, all these deep balls that Russ was doing last week, we ain't having that. Do something
Hell,
like that. And they still kept on trying to throw it for some reason. I don't know why, but like Spags, I, I feel like he's gonna look at what the Lions did because the Lions were getting pressure, which they don't have the same D line as the Lions, but the Lions were getting pressure sometimes only blitzing three people, rushing three people, and their middle linebacker was spying, and like they stayed what they call gap integrity. They stayed in their lanes, and they was like, oh, we're just gonna make. And Lamar, for some reason, was like back when they was in the playoffs, and they're like, man, why don't Lamar just run? Lamar was like, oh, I'm trying to hold on to the ball, and then last minute trying to run, and it was too late because they got 7 sacks, but I ain't gonna say it was because of all of them because of the offensive line. It was like some of it was because Lamar's holding on to the ball
it
too much, trying
was.
to make something
Yeah,
happen. It's
yeah,
like,
and that's what he's used to doing is trying to make something happen. And they had a good scheme. They had a good scheme for him. In Detroit, they signed Malik Cunningham, to their practice squad.
yeah,
So
I
that was
saw
just a
that.
good test. That was a great test dummy for them all week. So like, yeah, they was ready. That was great coaching, great analytics, all that stuff by Detroit, man, because they did their thing.
And the
Sure.
crazy thing is, all that bad stuff happened supposedly for the Ravens, and it was still a close game. Like they still should have
Yeah.
kind of. I ain't gonna say they should have won, but
Yeah.
they had an opportunity to win still. Like even with the
Hmm.
like, damn, that's 2 games in a row. It's like, damn, Derrick Henry, you don't fumble here. We probably have a chance to win. Especially
Yeah.
the last time he did it. They was definitely, I think, it's a win. I think it was a
Yeah.
weak. It was just like, bruh, like come on. So I did see somebody
Hmm.
say like Derrick Henry, he been wearing the arm sleeves and stuff, and that's the reason why he's fumbling. That he needs to go back old school. I think it was just a great play by Aiden Hutchinson.
I
That shit
did
was
too.
like he was out the play. He was trying to take Lamar if he like
Lamar, it
run,
was a read.
and
Hmm.
he came back. It was a
Hmm.
great punch out. I was like, damn, you still ball security should be better, but I was like, that's a great play. It's great.
Yeah.
Big time players make big time plays in certain situations, and that's what he did. So
Hmm.
that's like, so me, I think it's because I think the Ravens have an easier chance because the Bengals don't. The Bengals is normally with Joe Burrow playing. Okay, the Steelers ain't been looking too good, but the Chiefs they got to worry about them Chargers. The Chargers is rocking right now, so
They
I'll probably say
rolling.
a 5 for the Ravens, probably like a 7 for the Chiefs. But this game, like I said, can determine a lot right here.
Yep.
Like you never know. So yeah, one thing I didn't
you
say.
got a 7 for the Ravens, but not 7 for the Chiefs, though.
No, that's a 7 for the Chiefs and a 5 for the Ravens. I'm saying the Ravens,
Okay.
they don't have the competition is not as high because of injuries, and the Steelers is like they're doing okay or whatever. But I think the Chargers are doing. First of all, they have that big lead, so it's like
Yeah.
whatever. Do y'all think that being a Titans fan, I'm cool. Go ahead and do a fire sale. Go ahead and try to get some picks. Do you think the Chiefs should try to? I personally feel like they should try to go get Tyreek. But if they don't,
Nah.
I think they should try to. Now this is just me because I'm a Tennessee fan. Go ahead and get Tony Pollard, man. Their run game, the Chiefs need. I feel like the Chiefs need as much as they need receivers. Their run
Yeah.
game is terrible.
I think the Chiefs should only go after Tyreek if they damn near giving him away. You can't give up a lot for Tyreek when he has an ongoing and he has a criminal. investigation going on outside of football. Now, obviously, we
Mhm.
want to talk about just the football, but you got to think about this. When you're giving up pieces for the future for somebody who might you don't know for sure is going to be past play even the whole 2025 season or past it. Like, yeah, not unless it makes sense. But you can't give key pieces up for Reek. And honestly, if I'm the Dolphins, I'm gonna make you work for it. I ain't gonna just give it to you. So I'm assuming that that's what's going on if those talks are happening. As far as Tony Pollard, nah. I
That's just
mean,
because I'm a Titans fan. I'm trying to get some
yeah,
pieces.
I get
You
that too, but
know,
I'm a former Dallas fan. Yeah, I remember Pollard. He was great when he was with Zeke. And he wasn't so great when Zeke wasn't there no more. So
Yeah, he's a good
hey,
second. He's a good
yeah, he's a
you
good
make
secondary back.
secondary back.
I'm not gonna.
I,
Hey, Tevin, you
go ahead.
making me want to do this conversation because you just brought up a tandem running back. I'm gonna let it slide, and I'm not gonna say anything about the Lions because you definitely are feeding me
No, we can
into.
have that
I'm not
conversation
gonna do
too.
it, but that was
But
my point.
but
That is my point right there.
but
That is
no,
my point.
that's not the
That's all
point.
I'm saying.
We,
That's all.
we can address it. We can address it. But to focus on what we're talking about right now, um, I think their running back situation would be a lot better, honestly, if they just either trade or cut Pacheco. I think that experiment's over. Kareem Hunt is still a good back, but he probably does need another back to give him some relief. Because I mean, he's not running like 2017, but I think he's the better back of the two. I think he's the more intelligent back as far as decision makings, blocking, and running and receiving. So I would just honestly that would be my starting back moving forward unless we added any pieces. But yeah, Pacheco, I mean y'all seen that low light he had the other day where he was
God,
basically doing fucking circles in the backfield. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, honestly. So
I don't
yeah.
know. Like that's why sometimes I be like these professional athletes. They are just creme de la creme athletically. They sometimes when Darren was a terrible throw by Patrick Mahomes. He shouldn't throw it to him. But I have no clue. Pacheco was running in the flats. And he ran like his body position was running to the wrong end zone. I was like, what is he doing? He's looking the wrong way. He's looking over the wrong shoulder. I was like, this shit's crazy. They didn't get him up out of there. Like it looked, and it actually kind of saved them the game because it was a fucking fumble. And the Giants basically had it, and Patrick Mahomes came out of nowhere. I think who was it? Nick Wright was like he saved the season. He kind of did, even though it was his fault to throw, but like he ran in there and took it from the defensive lineman, and they got the ball back. But
Hey, Scrap, you wasn't on Sunday. Uh, Let me ask your opinion, because me and Mitch have ours, and we're probably going to end up talking about this whenever you leave us. But Bijan and Gibbs, do you have a preference between the two right now?
It's a hell of a comparison right there.
So
Wow.
you would say they were close, though, right? It's not
Those
a.
are those are similar running backs, without a doubt.
Okay. Okay.
he's a
But
talented
John may
assistant.
have, but John probably has more strength. He's probably stronger than John, but those are similar backs for sure. And Jahmyr may have more speed, but they're similar back.
And that's where it
One got
stops.
more power. One got more power. One got more speed. But they're similar though. They catching out the backfield. They both elusive. Yeah,
So it
they're pretty
sounds like it's
similar.
tied for you, or can you know on this show they're
Uh,
gonna make you pick, so you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one because they're gonna say you tap dancing if you don't pick one. That's how they move. I would have let you tie it, but I'm on the Elab podcast. I can't let you tie me.
man, oh man. Since I got to pick, I'll go with John. But that's tough though for me. I'm sorry, but that's
But it's
just
a
tough.
close one.
That's
You
just
wouldn't
very close.
say
Yeah.
it's a landslide, but John, he's not even close. All right, okay. We
No,
Yeah,
gonna me and
everybody's
Mitch
no.
gonna
Gibbs
talk
is
about it
like
more
that.
later.
yeah,
We're gonna talk about it more
everybody's
later.
entitled to everybody's entitled to their opinion, but the
Yeah,
tape
we're gonna
don't
talk
lie.
about it more later.
The tape
We're
don't
gonna talk
lie.
about it more
Hey,
later. You
Bijan,
right, it don't.
I'll tell you one thing. Bijan's backup won't go for 130 and two tutties. I'll tell you
Listen,
that.
we
I'll
gonna
tell
talk
you
about
Nah.
it.
that.
Listen, we gonna
I'll
talk
tell you
about it
that.
later. Hey, we gonna talk about it
Anyways, we're
later.
moving along, man.
What's the next
We'll,
topic?
we'll go ahead and go to college, man. The first thing I got,
Hold on, whoa, we forgot something.
did we? What did we forget?
Hall of Fame.
Okay. I can bring that list up right now. So the 2026 Hall of Fame nominees is up.
It's like
So what,
128 too.
so what I
It's a
wanted to
lot.
do is like, I just want y'all to pick one quarterback each, and then one quarterback each, one running back, one receiver out of the list of people that I'm going to name. So first, quarterbacks: Drew Brees, Randall
Drew Brees.
Cunningham. Okay. So now other person got to answer for the other person. Randall Cunningham, Jake Delhomme, Rich Gannon, Jeff Garcia, Eli, Donovan McNabb, Steve McNair, Phillip Rivers, or Alex Smith.
I was trying to save you time. It's Drew Brees. He's locked in. He's locked. I don't even know. They might as well lock Drew Brees. And before you get to receivers, go ahead and lock Larry Fitz. Those two are locked in. They locked. Automatic.
So you gotta pick one though, Scrap. So
Drew
Eli.
Brees.
So you staying with
I
Drew
gotta
Brees
pick
too?
Yeah.
Okay. Running backs. You got Sean Alexander. I'm not gonna say Mike Allstott, but Tiki Barber, Warwick Dunn, Jamal Charles. Let's see, Frank Gore, LaShawn McCoy, Fred Taylor, Chris Johnson too. Chris Johnson. That's the names. Pick something out of there. Marshawn Lynch.
Frank Gore is a lock. He's third all time.
Yeah, Frank Gore.
12. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Scrap.
Frank Gore's gonna be the lot because of statistics and all of that.
I
But
ain't gonna lie.
Some nice
honestly,
names
if
up there,
I'm
though.
with the eyeball test, I'm probably gonna pick Chris Johnson.
You're damn right. 2K twice.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
just off the
feel
eye test though. Off the eye test. Off the
I
eye
feel you,
test.
Scrap, and you know you entitled your position, your opinion. That's what's up. You done got my boy hype over here, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. Eye test showed me. I seen it on the field before I seen the actual stats. 12 straight seasons of 1,200 yards from scrimmage. That's Frank Gore. 16 straight seasons of 500 plus rushing yards on Frank Gore. Yeah, bro. Like he's Mr. Consistent. I
That's what I'm
do
saying.
love the flashes of CJ2K, but most of the time when he got loose, he didn't get touched. Frank Gore was getting beat up.
Hey man,
Pause.
hey,
And he had to go. He had to
you
go through the
cannot say
fire.
that and then
He
gas
had to go
up.
through the fire.
Oh my gosh.
He had to go through the fire.
Hey
Mitch,
man.
everything. Listen, you like 2K. I'll let you have that.
No,
And I don't agree with you at all.
I was gonna say LaShawn McCoy. They're better. He's better than both of them.
No,
But
he's not.
no, he's a better running. You like Barry Sanders? You like Adrian Peterson?
I like Adrian Peterson.
Okay, I like Barry Sanders. I just think he's better.
And
But,
that's fine. You're entitled to that.
So, anyways, you can't
He gets
say
so, look how mad he gets scrapped when I
you,
don't agree with him. It
you
pisses him
can't
off.
say that Chris Johnson, most of his stuff he ain't getting touched, and then you like Jahmyr Gibbs.
Stop being a fan, bro.
It's what you're
Gibbs is
doing.
more physical. Jahmyr Gibbs is more physical
Not true.
than CJ2. Yes, he is. He runs through contact.
It's
And
not
You
you
don't
true.
think
can
so,
look,
Mitch?
look,
Hey,
look.
hey,
No
watch
running
this.
backs like
Watch
that.
this.
He
Watch
thinks
this.
he does
Watch
because
this.
he's a
Hey,
Texas.
watch this.
Go ahead.
Look up yards after contact, and you see where Jahmyr Gibbs is.
And that's based off 3 seasons. You really got to base it off 2 because this season's not done yet. So
I'm
see,
talking about
that's
currently.
where you that. But look, that's where
Currently.
you be trying to sneak shit in, Mitch, and that's when I'm gonna
Currently.
call you out. You gonna go off a 3-game span? What did he do in 2
No,
seasons?
he is not that type of running back. What
And
are y'all
exactly when I give
thinking?
you facts instead of answering my question, you just
What
he's
was your
not that type
facts?
of running back. That's not a
What
fact.
was your
That's your
facts?
opinion.
What was your facts?
Again, what is his yards after contact from his first 2 seasons?
I looked up this year because we're in 2025.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's 3 games. He's not gonna have a lot.
But it's like 50 to
Hey man,
150.
look. We don't got a lot of time with Scrap. Let's look. We're gonna listen.
Like,
It's gonna be me and you. Hey, it's gonna be me and you. Pause in a minute. So we
Ah,
gonna get at it. We gonna get at it. But
All
let's
right, man.
Scrap get some shine, man.
We'll go to
Oh, snap.
receivers. Scrap, Tevin already said he has Larry Fitz. So out of the remaining ones, you can't pick Larry Fitz. You got Chad Johnson, Anquan Bolden, Steve Smith Sr., Reggie Wayne, Wes Welker, Roddy White. I
Chad.
guess you could throw Hines Ward in there, but I
Why can't he pick Larry Fitz? We gotta pick something different than each
want y'all
other.
to pick somebody different, but
That's
I picked Drew Brees
automatic.
like you. All right, so I got Drew Brees, Chris, and
Uh-oh.
the lag out.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's an automatic, man. You can't be mad at people. People know what's automatic. There he is. He's back.
No,
Who you
Larry.
got again?
Personal preference. Steve Smith's one of my top. He's probably my top 5 receivers. He just
You taking Steve Smith over Larry Fitz?
That's not what I said. I said he's a personal favorite.
Okay, but if I made you a Hall of Fame voter right now, who you voting in?
Oh yeah, Larry Fitzgerald. This
All
is
right.
career-wise and statistics. You can't deny it. But Steve Smith at 5'9",
I love Steve Smith. Yeah, he
Steve Smith
used
at
to
5'9", boy,
he used to
dog.
beat people up.
So personally, I would want to have Steve Smith on my
He's
team.
a
But
real
Larry Fitzgerald's
dog.
cool. See, Larry Fitzgerald he's one of ones. You can't even really debate that shit.
I know who Steve Smith is, brother. I remember when he jacked that dude up like he was a little man. Like, hey, bro, what you got on my 40, B? Like, he
Scrap,
had him
Scrap,
hemmed up.
you got any time for college football?
Yeah.
Ooh, my brother did say that Sean Alexander won a NFL MVP. He did. The Granite has just one season though, not career.
He got the most. He got the
Hey,
most
your
Your
rushing
brother's
touchdowns.
trying to help
I
you
think
out
he
with
got the
some
most
points,
rushing
bro.
touchdowns too in one season. Sean Alexander, right?
I'm not taking. I'll
1
still
year.
take Frank. I'll take Frank Gore over Sean Alexander, but Chris
Clearly.
Johnson's different. LaShawn McCoy is just different. Jamal Charles is different.
Well, Sean McCoy.
Frank Gore is
in there.
just different. He played for like 20 seasons. That is hard as fuck to do as a running back. Look up the average life of a running back in the NFL.
Right. You like
Come
Emmitt
on,
Smith.
bro.
You like Emmitt Smith, don't you?
Emmitt Smith is the GOAT.
He's not.
He has the most carries
Hold
of
on.
all time.
Emmitt Smith is
Statistically.
he's the best running back ever.
Bro, he played it. Did it? Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Let me
Yes
ask
or
you this
no?
question. No, you don't tell me how to
It's
answer.
yes or no
I'm
question.
gonna ask you a question. Did he not play in the 90s, which is one of the most physical eras of football?
Yeah, what's that?
And he had 4,400 carries plus.
What's your point?
That
That's
you're
a lot
getting
of wear and
fucked
tear.
up. You're getting fucked up.
You're right.
And you made it 13 years and you broke all the records. Go.
Yeah,
Billy.
he also
Billy
had
on
one
the
of the
front.
greatest offensive lines ever. It's not his fault.
He still got hit though.
Not as much as other people. Barry Sanders is better. It's not clear. It's clear. It's not in close.
Well, he ain't the leader in stats.
All right.
Sorry.
Tevin, answer this. I know y'all both. One's the former Cowboy, current Cowboy fans. If you was to have a running back, who would you rather have with y'all's '90s team? Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith?
Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith. I'm singing
Might
a
as well
song,
stick with.
motherfucking Migos.
You might as well stick with Emmett. But
right.
Barry is like that.
Shout out to Barry.
With the eye test.
Listen, shout out to Barry.
With the eye test, Barry is a
Hey, Scrap. What did
he's a
Wale
better
say?
looking back.
What did Wale say? My niggas never block. I think I'm Barry Sanders. He's fine.
Yeah, he is.
But,
He used
but
to
I'm
have.
going, hey Siri, play Migos, Emmitt Smith. Like, quit playing with me. Come on.
We're moving along. I can drag
Quit
that
playing with
combo
me, bro.
because I don't even think it's close. I can name 5 better running backs, but
Well, you're a crazy person, Mitch. So that's fine.
I'm
That's fine.
I'm not.
You entitled to it though.
Scrap, you got any time?
You pay your taxes in America.
Yeah, I got a little bit of time.
Okay. We're moving along.
It's
First
7:05.
thing up here, Miami University. I'm gonna call Miami University because I don't think the other name fits them yet.
It doesn't.
Zell. It's Zell's team, the Miami Hurricanes. They doing good. They looking good on the film too. On the field. Do you think the title "The U is back" is correct? Yes or no?
Absolutely not. I think that they got good energy from the U on the sidelines and Michael Irvin. That's about the only thing about the U This the U, and the fact that their coach Cristobal played for the U. But I mean, I think obviously if you look at stats and you look at the athlete, you're gonna be like, yeah, they've evolved so much, which that's always usually true. But as far as swagger, hell no. As far as this energy and willpower, those are dogs, bro. First of all, most of them was probably coked out anyway, getting pussy every single day, all day. That's different. That's a different Miami. That's what's my man's name? That's Uncle Luke's Miami. They different, built different. So yeah, they'll probably never be that ever again.
Scrap, what you think?
But yeah,
I agree. They not the U, not the real U. They
no.
they're good though. They're a good team and stuff like that. They play physical. If we're talking about this year, they are a high caliber, playoff team. They look pretty good. But to say that the U is back, like Temo said, like back in the day when they used to wear the gray gloves. Nah.
Yeah.
Devin,
So
Devin,
Zell,
Devin
Zell in the chat,
Hesterday's you. Nah. Devin
Zell in the chat
Hesterday's you.
saying, "What the hell, Tevin talking about?" Zell, I'm sorry. I agree with him. It's rare that I agree with him, but it's different. In early 2000, even the late 90s, early 2000s, the real you. You watch that documentary. I don't think you can even do what they did on that documentary now. I don't think it's really
No,
possible
you
that you
can't,
hear.
bro. Like the way they
Yeah,
was living
it's
life,
different.
that's how our parents grew up. Like
It's
you can't
different.
live like that no more.
And just
No.
and if you just keep it on the field,
Too much
they
respect.
was like that era's Alabama. You expected them to be in the championship or running for the championship every year. Hell, this Miami team ain't made it to the playoffs yet.
Bruh.
Ain't in They're in contention. They could be. They could be in the right direction. Don't get me wrong. They could be, but I don't think it would
We'll
ever
see.
be that. So, hey, my
That
brother said, hey, my
there
brother's Florida State fan. He said, this Zelda's a shot at you. He said, y'all find out when they come back from Tallahassee next week. So,
and look,
it's actually gonna be a good game for real.
and
Miami and Florida State about to play?
yeah.
When is that?
Yes,
Next weekend?
I guess he said next. He said next week. I don't
And
know how to
look,
get. That's a.
Mitch's
That's gonna be a
brother,
game.
Mitch's brother, I got y'all, man. I got y'all.
Well,
I don't think
since you on
I
his
don't
side,
think
Tevin,
Miami's
hold on,
been
Tevin,
tested.
real quick. Since you on his side, he said Yak in their career, Gibbs 1107, Bijan 1252. So Bijan has more Yak. But anyways, go ahead and what you were saying, man.
Hold on. What was the difference?
What's that? 140. What's that?
You said
140 yards?
1107, 1122.
No.
Go ahead.
Once 11007, then the other one's 1252.
That's not that much, bro. And he don't
What?
listen. We're gonna stop
Yeah.
trying to get us
I'm
sidetracked because
reading the chat,
we
man.
got
I'm reading
Scrap
the
here.
chat. I'm reading the
We're
chat.
listen. Scrap's in the he's with us right now on the panel.
Yeah, I
We'll
got 2
battle.
minutes. I got
I
2
got
minutes.
time. I got time. Let
This
Scrap get his last little take off.
Zell said Greg Olsen didn't win a chip there, and that was the U. Y'all don't know the culture. No, early 2000s was still the U.
Zell is the new U fan, so
Yeah,
he don't know
it's
what the
not
real U
they ain't been that
is.
since probably
Get him, Zell. Get him,
04,
Zell.
05 with like Willis McGahee and
Get
them.
him, Zell.
That's probably the last. When they was it
Bruh,
Ohio State they played. That was probably Ken Dorsey.
Mitch, Zell's younger than me. He don't know what the real you is, and he probably didn't watch the documentary because he didn't want to learn about it. That ain't the real you, bro.
That's a fact.
Get him,
Moving
Zell.
That ain't the
along,
real
man.
you.
Get him, Zell.
Real quick, we don't got to speak on this too long. It was a Heisman candidate. I think his name's John Mateer. He broke his hand on his throwing hand for Oklahoma, so he's gonna be out probably at least a month and a half. Obviously I feel like his Heisman chances are done. Is OU making the playoffs? Is it over with? So I know one game they got to play Texas, which that's hell, I don't even know.
It's TBD, like shoulder shrug, just like my man Scrap. It's TBD. I could see them. I got a 1-1 toss up. Really, I got a 1-2 and a toss up.
Hey, Zell's coming at you. Zell
That's
said,
fine. That's fine.
he said, I got Florida ties. I know my shit. Don't speak on me. Ooh, okay, Zell. Okay, talk your shit, boy.
That ain't got shit to do with what we was talking about. on
Even though
top of
I still agree with
Yes,
him
Zealous.
though.
on top
Yes,
of the
But
Zealous.
fact, on
Yes,
top
Zealous.
of the fact, like, bro, that ain't stop you speaking on me. I'm gonna speak on you back. That's just what it is.
okay. Hey, Zell, you gotta get on the pod. You want to talk? You feel me? That's what he's.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah, that's fine. He got a he got the keys to the door. You know how to get on here. But
all right.
yeah, as far as material man, uh, it's at least a month. So wishing him a straight, a healthy, quick recovery. But they got Michael Hawkins Jr. I don't know much about this kid, so he's got to show up. I think the key to them actually keeping their playoff chances would be Jay Knott. They need Jay Knott to step up like he was that year at Cal when he was balling. So we're gonna
Okay.
see.
All
But
right,
they
man.
gonna
We got.
lose to y'all. They losing to y'all. They losing to y'all.
I hope
Red
so.
River
If
Robberies probably
if we
getting it
lose
done.
out that starting quarterback, it's a
You
wrap.
gonna be pissed, yeah,
Yeah,
on
hell
that
yeah.
night.
So we got 3 games. We don't gotta talk about all of them, but me personally, I think the bigger game is the LSU versus Ole Miss.
It
Um,
is. It is.
because let's just say this. Only reason I don't say Penn State and Oregon, I'm just never a believer in Penn State and James
No,
Franklin.
listen.
That's the only reason. It's like,
Penn State can't. Penn State.
First,
They can't. They're not a good passing team,
yeah.
really.
At first, I was just looking at the outside. Then I had to remind myself of the history. I had to remind myself where I had a very good betting day in 2023 when it was 55-49. The past few years, man, it's been uh, the overs hit like I feel like every single game, and it's been like over 50 points plus in each game. So I'm looking at this one, man. I didn't know. I thought Simmons being out really hurt them. Honestly, I think it's helped them. Trinidad, Chambers, he been
yeah,
balling. The numbers are looking better. The offense is looking better. Now the defense ain't looking all that great, but that's Lane Kiffin teams.
I don't know if you
They
noticed,
usually
right?
more
That
offensive.
that quarterback,
Good.
he was like a D2 transfer. That's amazing what he's doing.
Well, he about to
That
have a
that
hell
is
of a
going
story.
to
He keep
SEC and
going.
do what he's doing. Now, granted, we'll see. This
Penn
this game
State
will tell you a
quarterback.
lot. Ole Miss
No,
is
we
back
talking
up.
about Ole Miss,
Oh,
Trinidad,
Ole Miss is
Trinidad
back up.
oh yeah, yeah,
Chambliss.
yeah,
That's
Look,
yeah.
he ain't
crazy.
the
A
backup no
D2.
more though. He ain't the backup no more. He the starter, no matter what. He the starter for the rest of the season. They balling.
Get to
He's
the
got
chat real quick. So my brother, hey, this Florida State, Miami shit getting real. He said, "Hey Zell, my brother said y'all ain't been relevant since people had paper food stamps." Damn, damn. Zell's taking another shot at you. Zell went to Google and Googled Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss, Dan Morgan, Clinton Portis, and McGahee. That boy got his Googles on. Hey, I see you, Zell.
he
You out
wasn't
there
watching
Googling,
them,
boy.
man. He wasn't watching them.
He's out
He
there
wasn't watching
Googling.
them, man. That man was like 10, 11. He wasn't watching them for real. I didn't even know Zell was a Miami fan until I started being on the pod more. I ain't never seen him in no Miami when we was at UK. I ain't never hear him talk about no Miami. If he was a Miami fan, he was a silent one. He wasn't shouting to the world. So man, miss me with that Zell. I know they all played there, but
So
that's
who
the
you
different
think
you.
you got LSU? Is it? I feel like this is LSU's because the Clemson game. I'm not saying it's fugazi, but Clemson has kind of fell off. So is this LSU's real test?
Yeah. I got Ole Miss winning close
Ooh,
at
damn.
home. After I did my research, had to think about it. It's been 2 years since that big win when Judkins was there. Yeah, I got Ole Miss winning close. It's gonna be a shootout. I think the way LSU can win this game though, Ole Miss has the worst rushing defense in the SEC. Run the ball, be smart. Yes, you have Gus Nussmeyer, whatever the fuck his name is. I can't remember half the time. I hate his fucking name. It's too damn long. But you got Nussmeyer. You got Nussmeyer. But don't get too caught up in that shit like Archie Manning and all that. When you got
Okay.
a great running game, run the ball. Keep it simple. So run the ball, and they're gonna have to contain that offense. That offense is high powered. It's explosive, man. If they don't do that, Ole
Okay.
Miss Rebels.
Scrap, what you got? Who you got?
I'm going Ole Miss. Upset
Oh,
City.
damn.
Upset City at the crib. The quarterback is going to play wonderfully. They're going to have
No
energy.
defense. Hey, we'll know if he's real deal or not because
Oh
that
yeah,
exotic
that's a
defense that
tough
LSU
defense.
That is
plays.
true. We'll see. Yeah.
You know, that's a. Mm, I don't know who the. Since y'all went Ole Miss, I gotta go LSU, man. Well, they ain't playing away too. That's
You
tough.
ain't
Did y'all,
gotta go.
did y'all hold on? Speaking of this, did y'all see the whole? I don't know if it's true or not. What's Ole Miss's coach's name?
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin. Did you see his daughter dating the LSU linebacker or
Weeks,
something?
weeks,
That shit was
weeks. Yeah.
crazy. I was
So
like,
there's 2 weeks. It's the number 40 one
yeah,
because it's his
linebacker.
brother too. Yeah, he got a brother on the team, but yeah,
I was like,
weeks.
that's kind of crazy.
I don't know. You know, they got AI nowadays, so I don't know what's real and what's not. But if he is, shout out to Weeks, man. You know, but
All right, we'll talk about.
you gave him bulletin board material, so be ready
Fact.
for that.
We'll talk about one more game, man, before we get off here. I feel like name wise, it's better than maybe possibly the outcome of this game. Number 17 Alabama versus number 5 Georgia. It's a lot of quarterback play. Gunnar Stockton played good last game, but the receivers on both teams, I feel like there's some people out there, man. They got both teams got weapons, but we saw what happened to Alabama when they played Florida State and they got destroyed. So, Scrap, who you got, man? What you looking forward to see out of this game?
Georgia's going to annihilate those boys.
Damn, Mark
Annihilate.
21, 17 plus.
Gunner Stockton, the
Mhm.
goods.
Okay, damn. Okay, Teddy, what you think? Tell me what you think.
Man, I'm not a Caleb fan or Kalen. Sorry, I don't even his name. I don't even like his name.
Okay, on the
Not a
board, yeah.
Kalen. I'm not a Kalen fan, man. I think he's out of place here. I think he's a great Big Ten coach. I think he took advantage of getting the bag. I ain't mad at him, but I don't think he's built for this, man.
Nah,
I
ain't
think
built for that.
you see in Florida that guy's not built for it. He's going to be gone soon, probably after this next L to y'all, especially because it's going to be in the swamp. But I don't know, man. I'm not I'm not going crazy like my man Scrap with it, just because even though I don't trust Kalen, I'm still not all the way sold on Georgia. They had to fight to get that dub against Tennessee, and for real, one for dumb mistakes made by the head coach and kicker missing the fucking kick. They'd have the L right now. Tennessee
EJ,
looked
I
great.
think EJ, you talking about Tep? You said who's dancing? I think I think EJ saying you dancing, boy.
I ain't finished my point. Uh, UG, UGA looked like they struggled, but them being at home, me not being SO on Kalen, I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think the spread is off. I think Georgia pulls it out. I would be shocked if they get busted, Bama that is, because Buddy's going to be gone if they get busted this game.
If Ryan, if Ryan Williams doesn't get 100 receiving yards, his draft stock is going to be suspect.
He's a sophomore, bro. He's not even going to be eligible this year, so he got time.
That's
And they got
true.
Jan Miller. Get that man the
That's
ball.
true. But they looking at Ryan Williams like he's the goods, like he's a Jeremiah Smith, and I don't think he's nowhere
You
near
know
Jeremiah
what's the
Smith.
hold on, but this is the difference between Jeremiah and Ryan. Jeremiah gets the fucking ball. They make it apparent and they make it an objective every game in the scheme. Last year, he had Jalen Milrow. That man was a running back. I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm just keeping it a bean. And shout out Jalen Milrow. I like Jalen Milrow,
Me
but he
too.
don't start for the Raiders. They ain't even talking about him, and they had him ranked higher than Dart for a while. So yeah, he had a running back, bro, as his quarterback. He doesn't get the same opportunities that Jeremiah gets, but there's a reason they're both being talked about. There's a reason they're both on the cover of College Football 26. Like they're
They
both
both
fire.
good.
Jeremiah is definitely the one right now. But
For
I'll
sure.
say I'll say Ryan's the close two. I can't give him 1B with the because he's not getting the opportunities, but he's a close two.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they just
Yeah,
gotta
Maybe if
be
he was
smart,
getting
man.
opportunities, he would be
I
up
like I
there.
like going now. Granted, yeah, I'm going against the grain because y'all talking about receivers. So I'm gonna throw a name out there. A boy named Jordan Tyson for Arizona. I think it's Arizona State. He's
He's
like
far.
He's
He's
fine. I know you're
far.
talking
granted, he's
about.
older than them, so I can't give him. But right
Yeah.
now he
Yeah,
caught.
how many years did he play? Like 7, 8?
I don't think he's that
These
old.
new players. I'm just saying these new players be
He
in
is older.
college. They was in college before COVID. So I don't be knowing.
Hold on, my brother said, "Hey, Tevin, is UK getting the dub Saturday? What do you think about Bowley?"
I think Cutter Bowley is their best chance. As people on the pod already know, I didn't want us to succeed because I want that man to go. I can't stand Mark Stoops, but I've it's clear to me that we're gonna probably be a bowl team, so he's probably not going nowhere. I think they have a strong chance to win. South Carolina's not playing up to the team that I thought they were, and it's a little depressing because I really want to see Lenore Sellers succeed, and I'd love to see his stock continue to rise.
Pause
But I
right there.
think
Pause right. Hold on, pause right there. Is it
uh,
crazy? Is it crazy? I don't know if it's changed. I know last week they had Lenora Sellers as the number one prospect coming to the draft. I think that is ridiculous. What are
It
your
might not, but listen, it might not be ridiculous because it might not be that much talent this year.
yeah,
Sometimes
that
it's
too.
like that. The
that's
talent coming out this year might not be like that. So he probably is the best. He probably might be the best
But
prospect this year.
but all this is based on projections, and they're not going to have their true decision till they get them in them interview rooms and they get them on them combine fields and pro days. But I think based off projection, I don't think it's far fetched because Lenoris Sellers is the new generation quarterback. He can throw pretty
yeah,
damn well and he's mobile. So
Yeah.
that's why he's getting all this. Because I mean, you got Nussmeyer. He can move, but he's not Lenoris. Who's the other?
tough though, man, because he don't be.
They got
It's
Flag
Sam
way.
Levitt. Sam Levitt's cool. DJ. No, DJ's a sophomore. I think
Yeah,
he
he
might
is
be
soft.
redshirt, but he's not. I mean, he might transfer, but I don't think he's going to the
Yeah.
league.
it's just his
So
like, bro, he
Next
don't
year's draft,
pass.
is gonna be better than this year.
It's
I'm gonna give UK the upset though, because I know they probably like, damn, Tevin, and you hit that segue real quick. But yeah, I got you. Tell your bro, well, he can hear me. I got UK for the upset, man.
who y'all got?
Uh, we got South Carolina. I think is it
Oh,
at
okay.
South Carolina too? I think we're gonna pull the upset off though. I think Cutter Bowley. I already knew he was pretty tough. He's from Hodgenville. I think he's the future. Like, dude that came in, Calzada or whatever, he's gone. He might as well just
Yeah,
pack it up. Like, save your year of eligibility and go somewhere else because you're not gonna play for us again, buddy. Like
yeah.
that's over.
I will say, man, I ain't looking to. I'm not too happy with Louisville's. At the beginning of the year, preseason, I was like, "Boy, we about to beat this dog shit out of fucking UK." Right
What
now,
was losing Saturday?
it's Louisville, man. I don't know what it is. It ain't. It
You
just
said
ain't.
they lose. Hold on, say that one more time. I don't think he heard you. What'd you say?
I'm
Nah.
a Louisville fan. Louisville is losing on Saturday. They're
Close.
playing. They're playing at Pitt.
Ooh.
It should be a close game, but they not. They
I
probably
ain't
not
gonna lie.
gonna.
Pitt does normally. That is normally a tough game for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they not go. They not gonna win that game. That's gonna be Louisville's first loss right there. Then they're
Y'all,
gonna have to
y'all
come
not
back and
living.
regroup.
Y'all not living up to the hype, man. What's going on with Isaac Brown this week? Is he better?
I think he was
Yeah,
hurt.
I think. I don't know. Yeah,
He was
he
hurt
was just.
last
I
week.
don't
He
know if he
was
was.
hurt last week.
Yeah, he
He was
was hurt
hurt.
last week.
Yeah,
Him
he was
and
hurt.
Duke Watson, they both
Yeah.
sat out. So we was playing with third and fourth string running backs last week.
We'll see.
Y'all got an opportunity because Pitt lost to West Virginia, and everybody had them written off because West Virginia was missing their number one back. But that was also at West Virginia, and that's their main rival. So
Yeah.
that game is gonna get chippy. They do play real good against y'all. Y'all the favorite.
The guys
I
are
think
four
I'm.
and a half.
I think I might give Pitt. I might give Pitt 7.5
That's a
points
noon game
plus.
too. Okay,
What's
I
the
might
what's
give
the
them plus
spread
seven and
right
a half.
now?
four
It's
and a
minus
half.
4.5, y'all.
Yeah,
What they
I'm
got
a
Lord
homer, so
Yeah.
I can't say.
favorite in it? They
Not
got
the
They
Lord
love y'all,
favorite.
bro. They love y'all. They got y'all hype. They got y'all hyped up this
I would
year.
probably take Pitt spread on that.
my
I'm
brother.
like,
Hey, I'm glad he said this because I feel the same way. He said Norris, his comp right now is Anthony Richardson.
Nah. Hell no. That's not they're not the same. Anthony Richardson was barely hitting 50% completion rate. Like
they
that
talk
man had
about
no
motherfucker
business
can't throw.
being a
Anthony Richardson,
quarterback.
golly.
Norris,
Yeah,
his
Lenoris
Ravens
can
defense
throw.
is not
Lenoris can
good.
throw, bro.
His
Anthony Richardson cannot throw. He needs to be a tight end or a running back. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know
is.
Lenoir's
who the
That
hell thought.
that is one brother that probably really should look into switching positions.
Yeah,
Norris's
Yeah,
and,
best.
and
Anthony
we
Richardson.
brothers. We all brothers, but we gonna keep it real
Yeah,
up here too. Change your
that is
position,
probably
sir.
one brother. That probably is one brother that should change his position. He's a
Unless
freak athlete.
God,
He's a freak athlete. He
yeah,
can go
he's a good
play a
athlete.
fucking tight end, like Tevin said. He'll be nuts at tight end. I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just,
Anthony
honestly,
Richardson.
I don't like to hate on Lenoris because he's from my family's hometown and stuff. But his best throws is throwing to a track star that's like 6'5" and runs crazy.
But
Runs
That
crazy.
nigga,
Lenoris is completing on average 65%. That's not even close to Anthony Richardson was like barely 50. Hey,
yeah, I think both
brother,
of us is bad to me, but it's
that's
just
no, that's not even bro. That's a 15% difference. That's an automatic lose your job number difference. Like Tebow is a better thrower of the football than Anthony Richardson was, and it's not even close.
yeah, in college, yeah, for sure.
And that's what NFL too, because Anthony Richardson don't even start
No,
no more.
Rich was bad, but they both. It's just.
He probably
Yeah,
messed his
I
career
hope he
up.
was good. I don't want to see the dude do bad or anything. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
want to see him do bad either. That's
It's
why I
just
think somebody needs
number
to talk to
one
him.
is number one is just. I
Anthony,
feel like
Anthony, Anthony Richardson shot himself in the foot with that quote or whatever he was doing, whatever that bullshit he was doing. I'm tired. Or I don't
Yeah,
whatever
you
shit
can't
he
never
did
say that as a pro athlete,
when
bro.
he
yeah,
gave up on his
the other
team. Yeah,
game.
when he gave up on his team as a pro
It was a
athlete,
wrap. Yeah, that's a wrap.
playing quarterback at the highest level. Yeah, he probably shot himself in the foot. I don't know. It's gonna be tough for him to get a start position somewhere
I
else
don't know if
now.
y'all saw that. I don't know if y'all saw that clip. I feel like it was it against the Titans? It was this year, and Daniel Jones was scrambling. He's doing all that running and stuff, and the backup quarterback for the Colts. They said he was just joking, but he was like this, tapping on his helmet like Anthony Richardson, and like teammate went up to him and like pushed him and stuff. I was like, oh, that's tough. That's kind of
Man, listen,
like,
Anthony Richardson in college averaged 54% completion. He went to the league. He averages 50.6, bro. Like,
oh no, he's bad. But I just don't.
let's
Just
stop.
the reason I
That's
say
that
this,
man's completion percentage in the NFL.
Yes, 50%, bro.
Woo!
That's why
I'm just
I didn't know.
saying.
Once I seen that, I was like, Danny Dimes will be there starting quarterback this
Just
year.
think
And that
about
was the
this.
best decision.
If you're the New Orleans Saints, well, I know it could be the Titans too. I don't know. Let's say it's the Saints because they need a quarterback. Y'all would draft the Norris Sellers as your
I
franchise.
think it's too early though, bro. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
it's too
I'm just
early.
evaluating right now. I can't draft anybody off the first three games. I ain't really even seen him in a lot of SEC play. I think I need to see more from him. I need to see how he finishes this year and evaluate how he responds to when they win or lose because honestly, I had them being a higher finishing SEC team. Now I'm not too sure. If they lose to Kentucky, I know for sure they're not going to finish high because I don't think they'll make that turnaround. Honestly, last year I had high hopes for them, and they went 5-7. I hate to see Shane Beamer not living up to his dad's expectations, but if they go another 5-7, he's fired this year, especially because of all the expectations coming in. So they got to get it together. This is a must win for them. For Kentucky, it's not a must win because Kentucky fans as a whole don't cause enough commotion for football, and our front office doesn't give a fuck as long as we're mid. They'll keep Stoops forever. So we don't have to win this game, but South Carolina has to win this game. And I think it's at South Carolina. So if they lose this game,
What up, Iconic? What up? What up,
it's
boy?
done.
All right, yo, I'm about to hop off this joint.
Okay.
It's great talking to you, Scrap.
All
See
right,
you
Scrap.
on the
Yes,
next one,
sir.
bro.
I'll tap back in with you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
All right, Mitch, it's just me and you, man. Now we can attack these ones you've been wanting to. You've been itching on if you want to, or we can do something else. It's up to you.
I really ain't got much to say. Like we can talk. Like we kind of talked about everything on the list on the agenda, but I can talk about how Bijan's better. Y'all just not gonna understand it.
I want to know why. No, if anybody understands football, it's definitely me. But why do you think Bijan's better? I'm gonna let you get your point off first.
I feel like he does everything better. Only thing that Jahmyr Gibbs is better at is he's faster because they both can catch. I feel like now I'm not saying it's like a great leap. Like say if it's talking about looseness, he's like a 10 and Jahmyr is like a 6. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he clears him and all that stuff. And his situation, I just feel like he's putting up the numbers with Atlanta. If he's in Detroit, I feel like he does the same thing and more. That's it. He is like, and Jahmyr Gibbs, he's cool, but at best, I feel like Jahmyr Gibbs can be Alvin Kamara. And when was Alvin Kamara his best? When he had Mark Ingram. Personally, that's when I feel like he was his best. Because we didn't have him, it kind of, it wasn't the same. It's Bijan. Now Tyler Algier, he has a backup, but his backup don't get the same touches that, the 1-2 punch in Detroit or when Mark Ingram and them had it in New Orleans. It's just yes, Gibbs did it last year, but can he? There's a reason why they have him as a number 2 running back. Now some people might be like, this is smart, but there's a reason. And coming out of college, they're like, he's not a bigger running back type of, like they said that, which is true. He's not a really big running back or whatever. So Bijan's just, and I've seen the Falcons play. I've seen the Lions play. That last game, there was some plays that he got hit at the line of scrimmage. He broke a tackle or so, but he has great offensive line. Penei Sewell, great. Moving motherfuckers out there. Now, I'm not saying it's just because he's just on a better team. It's just, so I say that, like, what's up, boy, for the Raiders? Ashton Genty. Do you think Ashton
Not
Genty?
even close.
No. If you think Ashton Genty has the same season right now if he was on the Lions?
I don't know what Ashton Genty would be.
He's not really doing nothing because he's getting hit.
I don't think he would be doing better than Gibbs.
I'm not saying better.
He's not even picking up. I don't know what he would be doing because I don't trust a running back that don't pick up pass blocking assignments when they're clear as day.
I'm glad you said that.
That'll get you benched.
Bijan Robinson is known for being a great pass pro running back.
Okay, but this is the thing. This is the thing. We can name off the best stuff, but we got to go off the facts when we're comparing players. Would you say that's true or false?
What do you mean facts?
Facts as in eye test is a part of it, but stats show a lot of it too. Would you agree or you disagree with that?
To a certain extent, yes.
Okay, so Bijan has 100 more touches total than Gibbs. He should have a significant more amount of yards based off. Hold on, let me finish because I'll let you. I ain't even say nothing the whole time you was talking. I was quiet, which is rare.
I kind of get right. They both are good. I didn't say
which is rare for me. But to have 100 more touches, he had 310 more yards, total yards than Gibbs. He also has 10 less touchdowns than Gibbs with more touches. So what's going on? What's going on there?
I'm glad you said that.
Go ahead.
Whose offense is better, the Atlanta Falcons or the Detroit Lions?
But this is the thing. No, because you're a context guy. Like, you ain't gonna do the bullshit you do to everybody else to
What do
me. I ain't gonna
you
let
mean?
that shit slide. I'm about to tell you. You're a context guy. When you're talking about Bijan Robinson, right? Who's your NFL comparison? Because right now we got a tandem that came in around the same time. No, they came in at the same time. So you can give me a tandem that came around the same time. But what's your NFL pass comparison or what we grew up seeing? What would you say
Oh,
Bijan
I'll
is?
compare him to Marshawn Folk and LaDainian Thompson.
Okay. And then what would you say
Alvin Kamara.
Gibbs is? Alvin Kamara, bet. All right.
That's Matt.
I guarantee you if you look up
And Shady
Alvin
McCoy, too.
Kamara's,
And Shady McCoy.
that's cool. If you look at their first 3 years, tell me is it the same as and he ain't even played a third year. They've only played 2. But tell me in that the same amount of games if it's the same. Also, none of those guys
It's
you
just an era
named,
of football.
right? I get you. Let me. I'm telling you stuff, Mitch.
You're asking me a
You want to
question. You asked me a
you
question.
no, I didn't ask you a question. But right there. I said you could compare them. That's not. It wasn't really more of a question. It was
My
more
brother,
like,
hey, my
go
brother
ahead.
said in the chat, he's now granted he's a Bucks fan. You're tripping. I give Gibbs more credit than that. He said, I'm taking Bucky Irvin.
That's fine,
Which is
and
kind
that's
of
cool.
crazy because Bucky Irvin could be doing the same thing in
But
Detroit.
you just told the bias in your brother anyway, so you already gave away his
Yeah.
flaw in this argument. Again, I
Devon A-Chain
guarantee
could do the same thing too. A-Chain could do the same thing in
I
Detroit.
guarantee the volume's not better. I guarantee the volume's not better. Also, you keep talking about how he has to play with Montgomery. That would make him. That would mean his production should probably be a little bit less because Montgomery's production is high, and I guarantee you, Bijan would tell you this himself. Everybody wants because the premier back in that offense is Gibbs, but everybody would like a partner in crime like Montgomery instead of Tyler Algiers, which Tyler Algiers is not a bad bet. I like him as the number 2 bet, but he's not even close to Montgomery. But there's a reason they play them off like that, and that's fine. We've
Because
seen
you
this
have to.
before.
Because you
No,
have
you
to.
don't. It's not that you have to. It's good football. Jonathan Stewart, Jamal, was it Jamal? The
D'Angelo
Jamal
Williams.
Williams?
D'Angelo Williams.
D'Angelo, sorry. It's too many Williams that's been in the league. But D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart were great backs separate, but they played very great together. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, you're saying if if he's as good as you said, Bijan, he should definitely have more touchdowns.
It's not true, bro.
But see,
Personnel matters.
that's your scapegoat. That's your scapegoat. You don't
Answer this
want to look
question.
at the stats.
Hold on.
You
Answer
don't
this
want to look
question.
at the stats. So he has more volume and has less numbers, except in touches and yards, and it's not enough in yards.
You
Go
said you're a
ahead.
football. You said you're a football guy.
I love
When
the
you
running back position too.
when you scheme a defense, is it more difficult to scheme against the Lions because of their weapons and all the people that they have in personnel, or the fucking Falcons?
Of course, it
Now let's go
is.
back.
But
Let's go back to last year when they had Desmond Ritter. No disrespect, he played in
I
Louisville.
want to tell you why you're wrong, and it's levels to this shit. And I'm going to tell you why, because I know the running back position very well. My goat that I grew up with, because I love Emmett. Emmett is the goat, but my goat that I grew up with is Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson was on worse offenses than both of them, and he went ballistic. That's different. That's not even close. So when you have this conversation saying he cleared, it's not even close. It's a bullshit take because they're very close in numbers. Now again, this is not you're not listening because
I
you just want
am.
to be right. You just want to be right about it. I don't have a problem with you picking Bijan. I think it's okay to pick either or. My issue with you is that you're saying he's clearly better. No, he's not clearly better because the numbers don't even show you that or the eye test because Gibbs runs through
Do
contact.
numbers lie?
Numbers can lie, but they have similar numbers.
Answer
And
this
one
question.
has less touches.
Okay. I don't know where they rank, but I'm pretty sure there one's here and then one's over here. Where do you think the line? And let's say Gibbs contributes to this number. where do you think the Lions rank in offensively? Top 5, top 10?
Bro, hold on. We can, bro, just look that shit up. We got access to this. It's not
It's
why
clear.
you
It's
think.
clear. It's like you don't have to look it up. The Lions have one of the better offenses. The Falcons
If
do
it's
not.
clear, why'd you even ask the question? Come on now.
To set it up there, like that shit matters, bro.
You
When you
was
have
trying to be a funny guy. I got you. Go
I'm
ahead.
not. Bro, it's just clear, bro. The Detroit Lions are a better offensive team than the Falcons.
Detroit's
They
top
had-
3.
They had Desmond Ritter as their fucking quarterback. No disrespect.
Atlanta
bro.
is 13.
13th.
Detroit, but this is where we got to talk keys. Rushing game wise, Detroit is 4th, Atlanta 6th.
Yeah.
So they're close.
Yes, that shows you how great fucking Bijan is. He's
But
running by
again, bro,
himself.
this is the thing that
He's
you
running
felt
by
it.
himself,
You
bro.
too much of a fan in this, and I'm not, because I'm a fan
No,
of
it's
both
not.
of them. I'm a fan of both of them, so I can have more of a unbiased opinion than you in this. It's not a bad thing to have 2 dope ass running back. That is honestly an ideal situation, especially in today's NFL. Now,
Yes.
again, you can't blame the Lions for their situation. You need to more so blame Atlanta because they're not good at finding talent. Bijan is not a hard talent to find. He was ranked number 1 running back coming out of college. True or false?
Yeah, he was.
They was in the same class. When Gibbs was in that class, they were like, they weren't even sure Gibbs was gonna be that good. They thought he was gonna be a bust. He ended up doing pretty much the same thing, if not better production than Bijan. Now, granted, I get you. He has help. He has help from other, but that's a part of the game, bro. That's what it is. That's like, weren't y'all pro when I told y'all Ty Gurley ain't really like that as far as comparing them on the all-time scale, and y'all kind of got offended about that comment, right? Because everybody was, Ty Gurley, his first year, rookie of the year, he got a lot of accolades that first year. Then he had a complete drop off his sophomore year, which is kind of crazy because not too many of the elite running backs have sophomore slumps. That had a lot to do with his offense. But when he was balling and getting offensive player of the year and finishing in the top standings for MVP, that was because of how good his offense was around him. So again, that is what you ultimately want to get to. But you just talked about like Atlanta, they're in the top 15 offenses. They're not even in the bottom half of offense. And you can roll your eyes
Not a good
and get
offense, bro.
frustrated about this.
They lost 30 to
They're not
nothing
in
to
the
the
top.
Panthers.
They're not in the bottom top 15, though.
They
Yes or
lost
no?
30 to nothing
That's
to the
one
Panthers.
game, Mitch.
It's only 3 games.
That's one game. Exactly.
It's
That's
only
why
big
you
three.
guys be y'all. I'm
only
different
big
than
three.
y'all. I understand math, sample sizes. It's not a big enough sample to be judging this. You guys are quick draw McGraw with it. Y'all jumping the gun. We ain't seen enough. They did have a horrible game. But Bijan did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. If they was playing better, honestly, I think Bijan finishes that game with 100+ yards and my parlays hit. But again, that's not all on. It's scheme too. That's more of a coaching thing. So all I'm gonna say is
coaches, bro.
All I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day, when you get more opportunity and you're not blowing somebody out, as far as statistically, it's not a clear-cut answer. It's close. It can end being a clear-cut answer. When their careers is all said and done, it can be clear-cut. But right now, it's a close debate. And for you to say any otherwise, that's crazy.
If statistically they're close, but one's on a far more superior team than the other, how is this person don't get grace for doing what he's doing on a team that's not good?
Because at the end of the day, if he's what you said he is, his numbers should be better.
Football.
That's all I'm saying.
How's he not?
That's all I'm saying.
Top 5 running back since he's been in the league.
His numbers aren't a drastic difference than Gibbs. That's my point.
Hold on. Okay, so say he was doing this. Is the Titans the worst team? Let's see. Titans fucking. Who's the worst team in the NFL? I'll say the Titans. Say we're the worst team. If he was doing the
No,
same,
the worst team is probably the Saints. Titans.
if he was on the Saints and putting up these numbers, you would still be like, well, hell, his numbers should be better. If he was that much better, he should have 500 more yards than him. No, he's on the fucking Saints. That shit matters. I'm sorry. It ain't like NBA. You can get your as EJ and all them say. Well, I don't think EJ says, as the podcast say, empty buckets, empty calories. Football is different. Like Bijan is out there making shit happen, bro. That game,
Listen, bro.
Jahmyr, you said about Chris Johnson getting his most of his yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, and it's his benefit. It's his speed. He has jets because motherfucker gets open like when the backup had that long run. Gibbs would have not got caught. We know this, but I feel like even it's kind of a jokey about Bucky Irvin. I feel like they might not do as much as him, but it's close. I feel like you put Devon A-Chain in that system.
The fact that you even just saying
too.
close with Bucky Irvin, you really don't agree, but you're trying to use
No,
your
I'm saying
brother's
Devon
point
A-Chain. You can
as a
use
little
A-Chain.
firepower.
I can say
It's
James
crazy to
Cook.
me.
I can say now James Cook don't have the receiving capabilities as Jahmyr Gibbs.
Hey,
but as a runner,
can you tell
James
me you're a
Cook can.
Bijan fan? How many times has Bijan led the league or been a co-leader in rushing?
Probably never.
How many times has Jahmyr Gibbs?
If he has, it's been once.
So again, you're saying your guy who's better, and it's not even close, doesn't even have a co-leading.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I am listening,
You're
bro.
not.
Yes, Mitch, I'm listening to you. You're not listening to me, and I'm trying to get you to understand why everybody is arguing against you and says you're wrong. You're literally arguing that, oh, well, he's on a better offense, so that's the only reason why he's close. But again, he shouldn't be close if your guy's a premier guy on an AP level, a Marshall Faulk level, when they were in their young prime.
Different
Hold on.
The same.
When they were on bad offenses, they were the best running backs in the league. So what's the difference between them and your guy?
Well, you can argue and say that Bijan Robinson is one of the best running backs in the league. So what's your point?
So what's the difference between these running backs that were elite and they weren't even close to other running backs and your guy?
Answer this question. So does Adrian Peterson?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I'm answering your question.
You didn't. You asked me a question. Go ahead.
I'm responding to your question. What is the difference? Does Adrian Peterson's style of running, is it the same as Bijan's?
No.
Is that era of football, how they ran the football, the same as it is now?
They run the football actually better now than they did back then.
They run it the same way, bro.
Bro, even if they don't run it the same way, it's easier offense is better. So it's easier for him to get these yards. So what's the difference? You keep trying to find and reach get all these little points to make you right. You're not right in this.
How am I not?
At the end of the day, the conclusion of this argument is that you got two running backs that are close right now. They both came in at the same year. It's too early in their careers.
Okay. Answer this question.
To determine
who's better? Jahmyr Gibbs or Saquon Barkley?
Come on, bro. Like what? Why does that
answer
matter?
The question?
Saquon is better than both Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan.
Answer the question. Is Jahmyr Gibbs?
I just answered the question, bro. You ain't my pop.
No, you ain't
gonna hit me with an answer to the question. I just told you he's better. He's better than both of them, bro.
Okay. Clear. Okay. I just wanted to see Derrick Henry or Jahmyr Gibbs.
What is up with you and all these comparisons, bro? We're not talking about them right now.
We're saying top five.
We're comparing these two. I know. Come on, bro. You're naming legends right now.
You're gonna say
legends.
You're gonna say it's because my brother. Exactly. It's Barry Sanders versus fucking Emmitt Smith. It's the same fucking comparison.
No.
A real football person will say Barry Sanders is a better running back than
you can say real all you want, but
that's
at the end of the day, one of them is the top in all stats, bro. It's not clear.
He played 18 years.
One was able to put. He played 13.
He played 18 years. I'm guessing. He played on the fucking Cardinals, trying to get the fucking record, bro.
Or he got it in 13.
Who cares? The nigga is not him, bro.
Bro, you
He's
wrong about this
lying.
argument, bro. Nobody agrees with you except probably your brother, and
So
that's because
what you're
he's
saying is
blood, bro.
you would take
Hey, shout out
you would
your
take
brother, man.
hold
That's
on,
real sibling love right
hold on,
there.
hold on.
He ain't gonna let him die on the sword.
Denzel, he's not my brother. It's the same. I agree with Mitch. Okay. All right.
I don't care. Me and
All right.
Denzel don't agree. I already done
All
sat
right.
down and agree. You
All
can
right,
hide
man.
all you want. That's you're wrong.
All
They're
right.
close.
Where you
They're
where
close.
you
If you
play
like
matter?
Bijan more than Jahmyr Gibbs, I respect your opinion. If you like Barry Sanders more than Emmitt Smith, I respect that. To say it's not even close, that's the disrespect, and I'm not gonna agree with you on that.
So you believe if Emmitt Smith was on the Lions, he would have this record?
I'm only going off of what is fact and what I know.
Okay.
If was a fifth, I'd be drunk as fuck right now, not talking to you.
Okay.
I'd be drunk as a skunk right now,
you
not
were
talking to Mitch.
I'm
Why do you like your
cool.
lights off on? Anyway, man, turn the lights on over there.
Because
This ain't after night. This ain't after night talks, man. Turn your light on, bro. Put a lamp on over there or something.
Oh, damn. Hey, man, my brother's out here Google like you, Ted. He said when Barry retired, the numbers looked real bad for Emmett in the same amount of years. Damn.
Well, guess what?
On a worse team. On a worse team. You know why? Because it's fucking better. It's not even close.
You shouldn't have retired.
It's not even close, dog.
You shouldn't have retired.
Not even close. It's like
shouldn't have retired.
Emmitt Smith, he's good. He's one of the greats.
Bro, I don't care about your brother gassing you up, bro. That's not gonna change my opinion. Hey, what's your brother's name? Or does he not want his name on there? What's his username?
It's Brian, man. My bad. Yeah, hey, man.
You said it's Brian. You said it's Brian. Hey, shout out you, Brian. Good. That's your big brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, take care of your little brother, man. Support that man. He need it.
Yeah, I don't need any support. You feel me?
Yeah, you do.
It's just eye test would tell you, man. I understand you a stats guy.
You need to go. Listen, I got glasses. You need to go get your eyes checked.
I know. Hey, my brother says,
you need to go get your eyes checked.
My brother said it's all love, Tevin.
Hey, it's all love. Ain't no bad. Ain't no bad blood over here. I'm gonna just say Adrian Peterson was 8-8 his first season. Second season, I don't think that was no better either. So.
No, I'm taking Adrian Peterson over.
Hey, look, Boss Man said we gotta shut it down though. So
yeah,
it's all good. It's all good. We can take it off. We can take it off camera. We can finish this.
Man,
it don't matter to me.
It's for content, man. So hey, man, appreciate y'all joining us this evening, man. It's the E-Lab podcast.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Comment, like, subscribe, man. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Y'all can get Twitch. Y'all can find us, man. We out.